Hey there, well welcome to my astrology classes, which I am releasing under the new moon in Aquarius in February 2011. Perfect time. Aquarius is a sign of invention, new things, also a sign that relates to astrology. So this new class and new series of courses are a series of free videos where you can learn about astrology. Basically, you can learn how to read your own chart, see what I do as an astrologer, and how you can apply it to yourself to work out what it's all about. It'll be simple, to the point, really easy to follow, so don't worry if you think you're going to get stuck with a lot of technical jargon. I'll make this one really quick. This is video number 1 for the series. Have you got a copy yet of your astrology birth chart? If you haven't, then go to Facebook and look under my name, Neil D. Paris, and if you sign on there and hit like, you'll have access to the page where you can get a free copy of your chart. It's under my picture on the left hand side, and if you're listening to me and viewing me on Facebook, then hi, how are you doing? You may have already seen this, but it's under the picture on the left hand side of the page is a link to the free chart. Get yourself a copy of the chart, which will look something like this. This is an example from the website. So what is this? Get a copy of it, print it out. This is your birth chart. Nobody else has the same chart. Twins' charts are different. Everyone has a different, specific, unique birth chart. It's your blueprint of life. This is a lot about your potentials, your inner conflicts, your possibilities. It shows your background, your relationship with family, how you perceive family, your foundational point, where you came from, where you're trying to go, your past lives, your future direction, your gifts and challenges. So much is written in this blueprint. It's amazing what astrologers can actually see about that and about yourself. So I'm going to teach you a little bit of how you can do this. I'll keep it simple for this first video, but basically we're going to start with this, get a copy of your chart, have it in front of you, and we're going to take a look, find this symbol in your chart. Okay, it's a circle with a dot. So here again is the copy of the chart. Now as you see, it's made up of 12 sections, which are known in astrology as houses. They go counterclockwise, 1 through 12. And you see they correspond to the actual birth chart. They're all numbered, and each of these sections relates to a different area of your life. Financial, relationship, creativity, sexual energy, your knowledge, your mind, your communication abilities, your career, things you keep secret from yourself and other people. Pretty amazing stuff. So the 12 sections represent 12 areas of your life, and those little weird symbols in those 12 sections show different parts of your nature. Your conscious, your unconscious, your mental capacities, your capacity to love, where your karma is, where your blockages are, where your freedom instincts are, all that good stuff. So we're going to go through that throughout this whole series. But in this first one, find that symbol of the circle with the dot in. That's the sun sign. That's the sign that most people know you by. The sun is in a certain sign when you're born. So if you're a Gemini, the sun's in Gemini when you're born. If you're a Cancer, the sun is in Cancer when you were born. Look at this chart as an example. You'll find that if you look in section number 4, house 4, you'll see that little circle with the dot in, and the little numbers next to it are the degrees. And as you see next to those numbers, there's another little symbol. They relate to the signs of the zodiac. In this chart, the sun is in Pisces. So you can look at this graph here to see all the different all the different symbols and what they relate to. So basically, you probably already know your sign, but if you don't, you can check in. You can go to my website and you can find out exactly what your sign is if you're a cusp born. So let's get back to that. That sun is in the 4th house of that chart. That circle with the dot is in house number 4. You can see it there in segment number 4. What does that mean? Well, it means this person's a Pisces, but it means their sun was in the 4th house when they were born. So this is kind of lesson number 1 we're going to look at in astrology, which is, which house was your sun in? What kind of Taurus are you? Are you a 1st house Taurus, a 12th house Taurus, a 9th house Taurus? There's so many different kinds of Tauruses, and it's the same with every single sign of the zodiac. So you're going to learn this in this first lesson. What kind of sign are you? What are you, a house number 1, a house number 2? Each of those houses represent a different area of your life. That's the area where your sun is meant to shine in this lifetime. If you're feeling drained and depleted, you're not shining your light in this area. The way to pick yourself up and plug yourself back into the cosmic source, as it were, is to shine energy into that area of your life. You'll find that it works magic in your life. So I'll leave you with a link to a series of audios that I have, free audios you can listen to, which is me going through the sun in each of these houses. So find out, let me know, send a link, reply to this video, let us all know how you're getting on as being a 1st house person, a 2nd house person, a 3rd house, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. We're all different houses. And that will go a long way to saying what your life purpose is, what you came here to do, where you came to shine. You'll find that that area of your life becomes a really key issue in your entire life. So that's video number 1 for the astrology class, Astrology 101 series. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, go to Facebook, Neil D. Paris, get a copy of your chart, print it out, keep it, because this series will teach you exactly what it means, and every time we have a new moon, a full moon, or eclipse, something big going on, we'll look at where it is in your chart and what it means specifically for you. Stay tuned for more. Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you want a better copy, a deluxe color copy of your chart, which is color coded specifically for the planetary energies to make it a lot easier to understand, you can get a copy from my website, which looks like this, which will give you everything you need for your chart pretty much. It'll give you the aspect relationship between all the planets. It will give you a color code to tell you what the planets are, which house they're in, which sign they're in, and the elementary emphasis, whether you have a lot more fire, earth, air and water. That's available at my website, and it's just $2, and that's just to help with the time it'll take to send a copy to you. So you can get a free copy, as you know, of your chart, but if you'd like a special copy, a deluxe color copy of your chart, you can order that at my website under reports. Click on reports and it will take you to all the options for the charts, and you can choose deluxe color chart. And I will see you again soon for the second video in the series.